movie that you did, a couple of them.
Cool, man. I'm pleased to hear some of you have seen it. I'm amazed. I travel half around the world and you guys actually recognize me. It's very surreal.
What's the character you play? What's his name again?
It's not Harry Potter.
Draco Malfoy?
Something like that. Thank you. Wow, all the support for Draco. I'm surprised. Usually I just get booed, man. This is good. I've been booed off stages before. This is good. I'm getting a warm reception. I like this.
Definitely a warm reception.
I have nothing. I don't know what to say to that, man. Thank you. I guess. Awesome, man.
So you've been here for a little bit. How are you finding Dragon Con?
This is a completely new experience for me. I live a world away from any of this, so it's amazing, man. It's like one of the only places I've ever been where, you know, there is no line to cross. You can just, you know, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, then you have a good time. It's great. I'm loving it. And the people are so friendly. I haven't seen one miserable face yet. So as long as you guys are having a great time, then it seems to be a good deal. And you seem to be having fun, so cool, man.
So, a lot of people, of course, know quite a bit about you. You'd probably be a little surprised.
Okay, I'll be careful now.
But I would like to know, and many other people might want to have a little more information on how you got started as Draco Malfoy. How did that process happen?
Well, it was a long time ago now, obviously. I remember vividly going for auditions for Harry. There was open casting in UK, so they had pretty much every kid in the country coming in to audition. I got through the first few auditions for Harry. They dyed my hair brown. They gave me a set of spectacles and put a scar on my forehead, which was fun. And then for Ron, they dyed my hair ginger. Hermione, they just said it never worked out. And then finally they dyed my hair blonde, and that was the look they went for. So I was forever crowned the evil one. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. I kind of like it too. I'm glad I ended up with Draco, not the other two. So it's a lot more fun, I feel. And that was about it, yeah. I mean, Chris Columbus and I did plenty of auditions, you know, screen tests and such. I remember actually one of my very first auditions, I had Emma Watson standing next to me. It was one of her first auditions as well. And it was very surreal, but I came back 4 weeks later, she had been cast as Hermione. We were doing some screen tests with her, so it was kind of cool. We were actually one of the first auditions. And I confess, I was probably the only kid throughout the whole auditioning process who had never heard of Harry Potter. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and
sacrilege.
I know. I got a lot of grief for that one, yeah. But there was a whole line of us, and they kept asking each kid, like, what scene are you most looking forward to seeing from the book turned into the film? And I quickly realized, oh my god, I don't have a clue. So the guy next to me was like, Gringotts and goblins and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, man, like, Gringotts and goblins, I love it. I think Chris Columbus saw straight through me, but it made him laugh, so it's kind of cool.
So how did things change for you? I mean, you went into this audition and you were obviously cast as Draco. So how did things change for you after the first film came out?
It wasn't that much of a change, I guess. No one really knew quite what we were getting ourselves into, as far as you know, we never knew that 10 years later we were still going to be here, you know, doing more. So there was a rumor, I think, towards the end of the first one that there could possibly be a second, depending on the success of the first. And I think the opening weekend of the first one pretty much confirmed there was going to be a second. So yeah, we were over the moon. I was so excited. I thought that they were going to, you know, come back and do some more. And every year we come back and we've had more fun. And it's been such an incredible journey, man. And none of us take it for granted. We promise. Every year we come back and we count our blessings, and we're eternally grateful for it. It's nice actually, because every day we have people come down to the set and they're all, you know, wide-eyed and looking at all the sets and stuff. So it's a constant reminder for us how very lucky we are to be working where we are.
Now let's fast forward a bit.
Okay.
You talked about your early days. What about after the release of this latest installment?
Yeah.
How have things changed for you now?
Things have changed quite a bit, actually, yeah. The blonde hair is getting quite a beacon of recognition. It seems to attract Harry Potter fans. I can't even drive, actually. I'm driving these days. I'm just driving along and I look left and there's some guy with his video camera in the car next to me. So yeah, it's
Draco Malfoy's evil, he causes car accidents.
This is it, yeah, I'm worried about it, yeah. It was kind of strange because we were all expecting the film to be out in November, of course, which was like still 8 months after we'd finished filming it. And then we were told it's going to be delayed by another 8 months or whatever it was, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to see it. I hadn't seen any of it. I make a point.
You were not alone.
Yeah, I'm sure. I make a point of not seeing any of the, any of the takes or any of the any pre-footage. I want to see it when it's finished. So I still hadn't seen any of it. So I was so, excited and nervous really to see how it was. And every year we always think that the hype's going to die down a bit, and this is going to be possibly the last year that it's as big as it is, but. Every year you guys come out in your numbers and support us endlessly. I speak on behalf of the whole cast and crew. I'm here representing everyone when I say a big thank you to everyone who supported the films, because we certainly wouldn't be making them if it wasn't for you guys. So I'm thanking you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. It's okay, no applause necessary.
You're definitely welcome. So have you decided what perhaps might be your favorite scene from this latest movie, for instance? We can start there.
Yeah, there was some great scenes. I loved the opportunity to work with some of the great British actors one-on-one. It's very nervous for a young actor to be within the presence of these people. Usually I'm just sort of hovering in the background looking miserable, so that was quite easy, whereas returning dialogue off them isn't so easy. So that was always good fun when we completed that, but stamping on Harry's nose was pretty good. I've been waiting years to do that, man. And I know when we got into the bathroom, Daniel and I were very excited to kick each other's asses, man. So, and it was really cool without shattering the illusion too much. When we do our spells, generally nothing actually happens. They add it all in later. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin it for the younger audience. But in this bathroom scene, they rigged the whole thing up by these pyrotechnicians. So every time we did Expelliarmus or whatever, a toilet would blow up. So it was very satisfying for us. Finally, it felt like we had something, deadly in our hands. So yeah, we had a lot of fun with that. Even though I lost the fight, we still had we had a lot of fun. We were supposed to be in there for 3 days.